Day 3 of starting over in my business after making multiple six figures, realizing that I was not aligned with my values or my purpose, burning it all down, going back to a 9 to 5 after quitting successfully and rebuilding from scratch. I had a massive realization. A lot of passionate people, like passionate entrepreneurs, business owners, visionaries, creatives, we struggle with being concise because we have so many ideas and we have so many things that we want to say, right? And so a lot of people struggle with creating content on Instagram or TikTok because it feels like you're so limited. I've successfully been able to make money with short form content, but I think it's because what I was talking about was not 100% my passion. I just knew how to sell and the touch points to hit. And so it was kind of like a rinse and repeat thing. But now that I'm more aligned and I've found this spark and I have this excitement, I'm really struggling with being concise. But this is a skill I want to hone because I think it's super important to increase my impact and how I am able to shift people's perspectives. Because if it takes you forever to change how somebody thinks, it's very unlikely that they're going to be able to remember all that information. But if you can make it super bite-sized, that's what usually sticks with us. Like, we don't remember entire books that we read. We remember quotes. We remember single things that shifted our mindset and how we view the world. This all ties into that today I'm trying to make a carousel because that is my vice. Like, making a carousel, I don't know what it is. The systematic way of bite-sized thoughts is really hard for me. And I think I often feel like it oversimplifies the concepts that I want to express. And because my face is not there and my energy and my voice, it just is not a great translation of what goes on up here. So this is where we're at currently in Canva. And it's taking me forever to do this, even though it's short. But I know that this is important because I'm not spending time tinkering with the design. I oftentimes would get distracted with that because I didn't want to be uncomfortable with being concise with my wording. So instead of working on my wording, I would just tinker with the design forever and give up. I'm focusing on concise, just a couple of sentence slides. And it's really uncomfortable for me. But if I want to expand my impact and my reach, I know that it's important to not just stick to very verbose and long form and kind of multi-directional content. I do like creating content without a plan and just riffing, but sometimes that could get a little bit lost in the sauce. I think everybody should practice making their ideas more and more compact without losing their power. I think that's a skill that a lot of passionate people miss, and so they think people don't care, when in reality, they just haven't packaged it in a way that can actually be perspective shifting without losing the potency of the idea, getting lost in all the words.